Hi, Taurus. This is Genevieve for Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? Um, this is for the week of August 17th through August 23rd, 2020. I always forget to do that. I forgot to do that a moment ago for Aries. So, um, Uranus is going retrograde for the next 5 months. It started yesterday, the 15th of August. And what's interesting about that is that this is a time that we're going to have breakthroughs, but we've got to do the work. And that's what's exciting about this. And as you know, Chiron went into retrograde. And when Chiron went retrograde, it said basically the same thing. We've got to do the work. Everything shows me that we have to do the work to make the changes in our life that we've been wanting. We've been dreaming of these things and praying for these things and begging for these things. But now that we got to do the work, it's scary and it's a lot of work. And we're just like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do it that bad. Well, yeah, we do. So the first card I get for us, because I'm a Taurus too, is a Four of Swords. This is actually one of the few swords I like. First of all, swords is like my least favorite suit. We got these three swords above for protection. So that means spirit is protecting us. And there's a sword underneath also for protection, but it's a time of repose. This is a time to rest. This week, you need to rest and meditate and think about what it is you're doing. And honestly, I think for everybody that's the theme of this week. Take time for yourself and figure out what you need. We got the Emperor reversed. And once again, you know what I think of reversals. They're just toned down. And so that means that there's an authority figure going on, but it's not like controlling. This is someone that can help us with some good advice and to help us find our way. We just need to figure out who that is. And we get the World, which is, it was reversed, so it's upside down. But once again, this is a success card. So what I see for us this week is that if we take our time to meditate and to rest and to figure out what we need to do, then we're going to be successful. It's going to be a good week for us. We have a little bit of authority going on, so don't be doing too much rebellion, Taurus. I know it's easy for us, but it's okay. And then I pulled a card from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. This is a new deck I got, and I really, really like it. You might see it a lot. And this card we get is the Tree. And first of all, the Tree of Life is one of my favorite things. But this says, let it go. You know, like that Frozen song, Let It Go. So this is a week that we need to let go of what's not serving us. So often we hang on to things that aren't serving us because we just hate giving up or letting go. But sometimes giving up is an okay thing. Sometimes things are no longer helping us or serving us. And I think that's really important this week, that we need to figure out what it is that we need to do and let go of what it is that we don't need. We don't need to keep people in our lives that are dragging us down. I don't know if you've ever heard of an emotional vampire. An emotional vampire is a person that when you're with them, they just suck the life out of you. You know, you go in and see somebody and you're having a great day, and by the time you leave, you're like, oh my God, I've got a headache. And it wasn't that they did anything to you. It's not like they fought with you or anything. They just sucked the life out of you. Those people aren't doing you any good. Those are the people you have to say, go, let it go. Or sometimes we aren't seeing the forest for the trees. Like the real issue might be someone treating you with respect, but not the fact that they borrowed your sweater without asking. It's the lack of respect. And I'm not saying literally, I'm just saying figuratively. And so we need to figure out what those are and get to it. We need to let go of the things that aren't right for us. Now for the crystal ball. I see a butterfly. So it's a great time for change too. We're getting ready to go through this major metamorphosis to where we are becoming the best us we can be. But sometimes to get there, we got to release things and let them go and take time to rest and get R&R. And that can be just getting your 8 hours this week, or it could be walking barefoot in the park, or taking time to have dinner with your bestie. Whatever it is you need, take time for that and take time to think. Because this card, I don't know if you know the history behind this card. A soldier, because he's dressed in his full armor, after a battle would take time to think about the battle and figure out what had taken place and how things could be better. And that's where you're at. You need to figure out what could be better and make those changes. So this week, I'm offering for the first 3 people that send me a text to 405-512-9400 a free reading. The only caveat is that to get your free reading, you have to agree to let me tape it so that I can put it on YouTube and people can see what a reading with me is like. That's 405-512-9400. Or, of course, you can just text me for a reading that you want. Or send me a private message to Belladonna and Moonbeams. And I'll see y'all next week. Have a good one.